James Gunn's Superman version is here even since the makers dropped the first look and teaser trailer for the reboot starring Devin Sweat as the Clark Kent, aka DC's iconic superhero. Fans have put on their thinking glasses to the scan and discuss all the characters and even villains who are set to appear in the movie. I have created a reaction compilation for that Superman teaser that what fans think about the teaser trailer. Before starting a video, it's a humble request for you to subscribe my channel for more compilation videos.
That it's not supposed to be a parody, but it's still going to look like a parody. Holy shit, that suit is trash. Every shot of the suit was trash. But I like the color grading.
Yeah,
Many people complained about the color grading yesterday.
Color grading is awesome.
I like the color grading. I like different types of color grading. So I like Zach's. I also like this one. I don't mind as long as it's done right and it's proper for the tone of the film. Holy shit, that suit is horrible. None of you were correct. Told you. Told you. Been doing this 13 years almost. I've been right way more times than I've been wrong. Holy shit. Somebody hit him so hard it knocked the stitching. Not your stitches loose. Goddamn, Doomsday. Who made him bleed? My blood. It's my blood. Only my Superman fans will get that. First person to make me do that, Gunn. I don't think that I'm going to like this movie.
Yeah.
However, I don't think I'm going to love it either. I feel like, this is what I feel from everything I've seen thus far. I feel like I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to be like, it's meh.
Everyone has their own taste.
That's what I'm feeling. I don't feel like I'm going to hate it. I like the vibrancy. I do. A lot of you don't. I noticed that in the comments. I like the vibrancy. I like Crypto. I thought that was really cute. Him being all strong with the cloud of snow behind him. I really like that. But it seems like a parody. It seems like the hokey early comics come to life without a form-fitting suit.
Interesting.
Wow. Yeah, who the heck was that guy that okay, there's a lot of questions. We got Lex Luthor played by the guy that played Beast in Marvel.
Yeah, you're right.
We got a new Superman. We're gonna watch it again, so just stick with us. New Superman. No more Henry.
A new Superman.
No more Henry Cavill. We got a young guy.
So what happened? Henry Cavill got in a fight with James Gunn?
No, they just the like Snyderverse wasn't really working out box office wise. I don't know, and then they like reset the whole thing.
So why couldn't we just reset the other people and keep our Superman?
Yeah, they initially were like, we're gonna keep Wonder Woman, we're gonna keep certain people, but then they just like, no, we're just gonna
they
get
canceled
rid of
everybody. Like even what's her name? Like
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. She's Gal Gadot.
I'm pretty sure she's gone too. I don't know who they're gonna use as Batman. There's rumors
there's
that
been so many Batmen in my lifetime.
I know. There's been a lot. There's the Pattinson Batman is current. I think he's still going. The Ben Affleck's Batman I think got cut. So we'll see. But anyway, the trailer, he's got Crypto.
Yeah.
Which like brought him home.
His pup.
Yeah. I've never seen him in live action before. And he was like holding that android guy.
Yeah.
I think there's that android that like watches his Fortress of Solitude. And he was all busted. Yeah.
So like it's nice that he shows love for the android because like he's not human either, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's an alien too, yeah.
The thing I noticed right away is when he was walking through the crowd here, whenever they showed him walking through the crowd, it's just his look is so like that looks like a different person. Like that just feels like I am more convinced now of why you might get confused. He's still tall as heck.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And he's definitely striking and handsome.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool in the crowd because he does stand head and shoulders above everybody. And I wonder if that was
he's
a choice.
He's 6'4".
He's 6'4",
yeah.
right? But, 6'4", there's a lot of guys out there who are, 6 foot and above. But I like that in the shot, everyone's just kind of a head shorter than him.
Yeah, he just has sort of like the bumbling, stumbling sort of vibe
looks
as this other
really
character,
different here.
you know, which makes his non-Superman component, Clark, more relatable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then also he's very much himself.
So I one of the things that someone had pointed out, I think it might have been the Rotten Tomatoes guy who's like hosting the panel.
Yeah.
Is that there's really no words in this teaser, and it didn't occur to me until he said that. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Like I was so wrapped up in the emotion of it and just the vibe, the
music was
epicness
so
of it
loud
that I
and
completely
great.
forgot that there was no words at all. But there's definitely an emotion there, like this right here. It touches my heart just seeing this, like these shots.
Yeah, and it's for me, it's the music as well, because it's like it really does just bring the emotions. It brings you on that emotional journey. And then also when the little kid I don't know where this place is, but it looks like some war-torn country, and the little kid puts up that yellow flag with the Superman symbol and he's saying Superman. I was just like, oh my gosh.
Okay.
That was interesting, yo. That was interesting. It was interesting because, like, bro, I realized they didn't talk a lot. Like,
Yeah,
at all.
it's a teaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like it wasn't the trailer.
It was
wasn't
giving you the
into-
mood.
It was giving you the mood of what it's gonna be like. I'm gonna be honest. So like, I got mixed feelings. I do. Like I think the costume. I thought the costume would look
Many
better.
fans are complaining
For me,
about
at least, I thought
costume.
the costume would look better. Like once we see official clips from the movie, once we see a teaser, a trailer. But I don't know how I feel about how the costume looks. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? One thing I do like the costume is doing is that it's sticking with that original Superman, having the underwear over the tights thing. So I'm happy that he paid homage to how the costume actually looks. I really need to see more to really gauge on whether I'm gonna like it or not. You know, because it looks cool. I think the dude who plays Guy Gardner, I think that's his name.
Gardner, yeah.
He looks on brand. Guy Gardner looks like that. He looks like a total asshole. I like the fact that we have Hawkgirl and Mr. Terrific, and we're getting introduced to a whole bunch of heroes within the movie, aside from just Superman. So that's going to be interesting. And I'm excited to see the guy who plays Lex Luthor. He actually played Beast in X-Men First Class and X-Men Days of Future Past. So I'm excited to see what he does as Lex Luthor. I think that's a good choice for Lex Luthor too. So we'll see, man.
Yeah.
Thoughts? I nominate Roxy to go first. Roxy, why don't you give us your first thoughts on this trailer?
Man, I feel like they have just so over-delivered on every single thing that we have seen so far. When we got that little teaser for this trailer, I just felt a complete shift in the internet, in myself, everywhere, where it was like, this is going to be our Superman. And then when we see what they did here, where it's not incredibly dialogue or plot heavy. It's a feeling. This movie is trying to make a feeling, and boy, is it working on me. Man, I started tearing up the first second that it came on. There's something about this. It just feels like we need it right now.
Yeah, there's such a narrative in the
needs
trailer.
Superman.
It starts off on such a heavy, dark note, and then it has the upliftingness occurred. That's the whole point of Superman.
With
It's
a few words
the
of
hope
dialogue.
in the darkness. Oh God, it's a really well executed trailer. Andrew,
Yeah. So many thoughts. I definitely love that it was not dialogue heavy. And yeah, I love the tone of this trailer. I mean, one of my main things that I love about Superman is it's not his power level, it's that his ability to inspire good in others. And that's what I felt encapsulates this trailer. And, as much as this isn't a comparison to Man of Steel, and I love Man of Steel. But one of the things I felt was a little bit missing in that film that I feel is present here is Superman's playfulness and his ability to be happy when he's saving people, and I can feel that right here in this trailer with David Sweat. Is that they say that right?
Sweat, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweat. And I just that's what I love in my Superman, that hope and that goodness, and seeing him being happy and that playfulness, saving people. I'm like, yes, that's what I want. Also, too, seeing Crypto for the first time on screen. I think the only time I've ever
he
seen
was
Crypto,
cute.
at least on screen or in the small screen, is on Smallville. So it's I know I always mention Smallville in here, but I'm so happy to see that. What a way to reveal Crypto. It was so cool.
Yeah.
But there were so many different aspects of this trailer that I loved. But yeah, that was probably the biggest thing for me, is just that the inspiration for goodness and hope. That's just what I felt encapsulated in this trailer. I loved it.
James Gunn said that crypto is a lot more complicated than the trailer lets on. Like the relationship is going to be a little bit more complicated.
Not just a good boy.
Not just a good dog, but that is. But if anyone knows how to capture pets, it's James Gunn.
That was so epic. I mean, where to even begin? That was so overwhelming in the best way possible. What a great first look. I mean, first of all, the first big reveal. I mean, we already knew that crypto was going to be a big part of it, but seeing him and then just rushing towards, Superman and just, trying to make sure that he's safe and stays alive, because he seems like he got pretty hurt, It seems he looked quite rough there, and the fact that, crypto's there to assist him and take him back home. That is a pretty man, I cannot wait to see the team up and see them both and how they, how they fight, the big baddie. Also, really enjoyed how, I love that this was very much a teaser. We got a lot of everything, but no context to anything. I love that. Yes. We kind of get a nice visual, a taste, I guess, for what's to come and what the film is going to look like. And I think it looks great. I mean, it looks punchy. I like that it looks contrasty, but I think that anything that's Superman related when he's on screen with the suit, it really stands out. And even all the other colors, like we got to see a Green Lantern use his ring, right? And everything looks just very vibrant, especially whenever there's like the powers involved that we saw here.
Yeah, especially considering, the beautiful blue and the beautiful red. Like anytime you just see him flying and stuff, the cape, it's such a stunning visual, and the fact that the colors pop as much as they do, I think is just amazing. This looks like one hell of an emotional journey. It looks like it's so rich of all of the, human struggles that are going through. I know they mentioned that, Clark/Superman, he's gonna be torn very much between, his Kryptonian origin and also like his, all of the experiences that he's had living on planet Earth amongst the humans. We got a little glimpse of the Kent farm, which is really, really cool. I cannot wait to see how he's going to do as both. I love the look as Clark Kent, like with the curls and the glasses. I'm like, okay, this is a little bit more believable that Lois can't recognize that these are two different people. It's the magic glasses, right, that just hide his identity. But in all seriousness, I love the look. I love how emotional this felt. It's an emotional thing for us, right? Like Clark Kent, Superman, it just stands for hope, and that's kind of the vibe that I got from this, and it just has me so hyped.
Okay, wow, oh my god, it's all over the internet. Well, the related videos are just Superman. All right, holy crap. Okay, did not expect that this morning.
Damn, I wish we'd watched that first.
Watched it. Yeah, we just got done watching Creature Commandos.
This could have been a whole thing.
Check out our Creature Commandos reactions, by the way. Holy crap. Ugh. You know what? The Man of Steel was my first trailer that I got to see reactions to.
Yeah?
It was like the first one I remember people really putting their reactions online for when the Man of Steel came out.
It wasn't Smallville with the cape?
They didn't. Well, that was a reaction, but it was like the first like big like trailer reactions, which when trailer reactions first became a thing. I remember Man of Steel, those first 3 trailers, like I would consume those reactions. That's like one of the reasons that Blind Wave exists. So the most convincing I've seen since Christopher Reeves.
What do you mean?
Like the look of it. Like I look at him and I don't see Superman. I look at Man of Steel, Clark Kent, and I'm like, come on, guys, that's Superman. Even to the point of Superman and Lois, I can still I don't know how people aren't seeing this, but the curly hair and the way that this his look just at a glance, I would not have been
the
like
hair,
that's the same person.
In the one shot when he was like towering over the people on the street, his hair had like a curlier look than whenever he was Superman. It looked a lot straighter.
Yeah, I have to admit, when I first saw him on screen, I did not pick up Clark Kent. My eye went over him.
I'm so hyped for this fucking.
I'm so happy. That makes me so happy.
Film for IMAX.
It feels so hopeful. It's not dark and dreary.
Yeah.
It's saturated.
It's Soupy, man.
It did say, well, go back to that one.
It's
never mind.
Dog, dude.
It did say Green Lantern.
Yeah, there's a Green Lantern, and I think you missed somebody else's.
I know nothing about crypto. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, there's Crypto the Super Dog.
I had no idea.
People would laugh at it, but low-key, it was, I think, was it like a run of comics or something?
Yeah, he was in some comics. There's a show. There's a DC animated movie of the Super Pets. Like
I've seen like other animations of Crypto the Super Dog before, but like that is awesome. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the
booking
colors are like nice and bright. You know,
This scene of him, what is
Saving.
happening, by the way? Something
Whatever those were,
smashing?
they would hurt.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
go, like,
barricade. It's like
pylons.
traffic barricades.
Yeah.
No. Those are like
they're
steel,
like-
like
the
air
steel-
canisters.
They're like tanks.
Oh,
Yeah, oxygen tanks or something.
Yeah, big ass tanks.
I just like to see Superman saving people. You know.